All right. Well, exciting win for us on family weekend. There's a lot of different ways to win football games. Losing the lead in the first two possessions of the second half is not our preferred method, but very proud of our team, really. And it's all about team. It took offense, defense, and special teams to put this together today. Really proud of the resiliency and our ability to regain the momentum of the game and control of the game. And we did it by getting stops on defense and creating takeaways and sacks. And we did it by sustaining drives offensively and running the football, and by making our kicks on special teams. So proud of this entire team. Plenty of things for us to fix tomorrow when we meet and grow, but proud of the guys and glad we were able to play the way we did and deliver a win in front of a great family weekend crowd here in Rhodes Stadium.
Questions? So Hampton came out really hot at the start of the second half. And so how did you really calm this team down and really get things back in rhythm, get momentum back on your side?
Yeah, so it's all about being in the moment, and we talk about that a lot as a program. And that's how you do it. Like, you get the momentum back by playing football one play at a time, and it's one stop at a time on defense, whether it's forcing a punt or creating a takeaway, and then it's sustaining drive and getting points on offense, whether it's field goals or touchdowns. So proud of the guys, the players and the staff, really. There was no panic on the sideline. We knew what we were capable of. We need to gather ourselves and get it done.
Kind of talking about that explosive start to the third quarter for them. What do you think went differently in those first few drives? Would they do anything differently run game wise?
No, like the long touchdown run really was a matter of we had it pretty much tackled in the backfield, and it found a crease and it got out and got through the second and the third level and got away with us. So I don't think it was much of a different scheme. They definitely did put some pressure on us on our defensive ends and how we play the zone read with the quarterback, with the give and the pull. They stressed us there, but I thought we did a good job adjusting to that with some movements on the inside and then knocking those down as the game went on.
And so speaking about that defensive front, they had a huge role today in really shutting down Hampton in some key moments. And so who's someone who really stood out to you, and how did that really help this team as a whole being an anchor for the defensive team?
Yeah, so on the inside, I think that Paris and Jake both did a really good job, especially with some of the movements we were running. I know Chaz is very disruptive up there on the inside as well. Kamari's a super athlete, and he's hard to block. So I think it did start with those front four. And I haven't looked at the stats, and I'll know a whole lot more tomorrow after I watch the film. But we bottled up a lot of runs at the first level, at the line of scrimmage, and that was big for us today.
This season so far, the offense has largely been led by Landon's arm. Why do you think the running game worked so well today?
Well, because we got downhill. We were able to get hats on a hat, and when Jamil and TJ and Dan, when they get downhill and their pads are square, they can really see some lanes and they can run through arm tackles, and that was a little bit different. To be able to see that more consistently is great, and it gives us more confidence as well, offensively and up front certainly. That was big.
So question for Ishmael. So huge game for you today, not one but two interceptions. But honestly, your biggest play might have been that big pass break at the end of the first half. So what really got things clicking for you and for the second half today?
Just going into the week, we already knew they was gonna try shots. They was gonna throw shots at us. So me mentally being locked in every play, just reading my eyes, feet, and hands, and just trusting my technique at the end of the day. And that's what got those picks.
You had a huge run at the end of the game, that 45-yard run right at red zone. What was kind of going through your head during that run?
First and foremost, going through my head was to stay in bounds. Because at the end of the day, you want to finish the game with everybody healthy and you want the clock to run out. But in my mind, I just wanted to put the nail on the coffin. We already had the lead, and it was all about finishing it. And we prioritize ourselves on finishing games, not just ending in the third quarter, not just ending in the fourth quarter, but playing all 60 minutes.
That's another question for Jamil. So you hit a new career high in rushing today, but it wasn't just you. It was this whole backfield. And so what does it mean to have such a deep backfield that can all contribute in a meaningful way and really help ground this offense?
Well, first and foremost, I'd like to give a shout out to my coach. he strives for the best of us each and every day. For practice, we're always out there 20 minutes before everybody. We're always out there 20 minutes after everybody. And just that hard work shows up consistently. Like, we might not have a big game every game, but the hard work that we put in each and every week, we just look for take one advantage at a time, one game at a time. And I feel like today we really showcased what all three of us can do.
And Jamil's talking about Nate Harris, our running back coach.
Any questions? Anybody else?
Coach, with Isaiah back, with Landon back in today, Isaiah really stepped up. What did you kind of see in him today?
So we have a deep pool of receiver talent, and it's growing as well. We're getting guys back healthy now. Having Keenaz back is good. Having Ben Kirsch back, is good. So we have a deep room at receiver. So you better cover them all. So if there's 3 of them out there, you need to cover all 3. If there's 4, you better cover all 4 of them. It's a talented group, and it's you get open. We're an equal opportunity offense, right? You get open, you're going to get the ball. So. Proud of those guys for stepping up. But really all those guys, they are talented and they have a bright football future.
Ishmael, so there were a lot of big plays early in the second half by the Hampton offense. And so what adjustments did you have defensively that really helped shut things down defensively?
Just like with those 2 big plays, it was just like one person not doing their job. So we just had to like reset, and we just had to go and play another snap. So we didn't really make any changes because like we knew what we did wrong. So at the end of the day, we just